If I look at number 7, I'm supposed to analyze in the directions before, and I should figure out what type of form it is. If I think to myself, how many sets of parentheses does it have? It only has one. One set of parentheses would be the vertex form. I'm going to write vertex form right above it or below it. And each of these, I'm going to get some letters. The letters will tell me about the characteristics of the graph. My A value in this problem is 2. I recognize that 2 is a positive number, and positive people smile. Now, here is the hard part of both vertex and factored form. I recognize that the formula has a minus sign, but I have a plus sign. So there's two ways of figuring out the h value. Number one, I can just use my foldable, and it'll probably tell me something. H is the opposite sign in the equation. What is the opposite sign of positive 4? Negative 4 is the answer. This is one way of figuring out the h value. The second way of getting the h value is you can just change the plus sign to minuses. So x positive 4 will become minus negative 4. Minus 2. And then here you can recognize I use my finger. X is the same, cover it up. Minus sign is the same, cover it up. It shows you then h is equal to a negative 4. That's the second way you can figure out h is negative 4. Now, some students are struggling with finding out the k value. The k value is just the number, whatever it is, out there. It could be positive, it could be negative, so k is equal to negative 2. My vertex is negative 4, negative 2. Let me draw myself a quick graph. Negative 4, negative 2 is located left 4 on the x-axis, right? This is an x and a y. X-axis, so negative 4, negative 2. And it's opening up. So I figured out the form. I figured out the letters and what the characteristics mean. And I drew a graph. Once I have this graph, then I can actually compare it to the original one. Class, is it opening up? Yeah, this part works. Okay. This is the vertex. And to help you reference, let's write the quadrant numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. My graph, the original problem has a quadrant 4. The vertex is in quadrant 4. But this one is in quadrant 3. So no, you could say the 7th function, f7 of x, so the 7th function has, let me zoom in for you. No, the 7th function has a vertex, Let's make this clear for you. Vertex is the order pair HK. It has that point right there. That's the vertex. No, the 7th function has a vertex in quadrant 3, but should be in quadrant 4. So class, does it match our graph? No. Should I circle it? No. We're going to put an X. Let's review what we did. We analyzed our equation to see if it matches the graph. I figured out the parentheses, the letters, and what it does. I drew myself a picture. Then it tells me to, what was the second thing? Determine? Oh, describe. So describe is using words. And I said, no, it doesn't. And that's how the seventh one works.